host David Fogg, and together we'll unravel the enigma surrounding Dahee, the cannabis junkie from Liverpool. Join us as we explore the rhythm of secrets, the beat of intrigue, and the melody of hidden truths. Let's dive into the shadows and discover what lies beneath the surface. Chapter 7, Shadows at Midnight Mass. Prologue. The marble columns of St. Peter's Basilica stood like ancient sentinels, their shadows stretching across the cold stone floor. The grandeur of the cathedral masked the secrets whispered within its hallowed walls. Dahi's mission, the Veil of Innocence, Dáithi Brúm, his eyes hidden beneath the brim of a fedora, slipped into the cavernous basilica, his footsteps muffled by centuries-old tapestries. He moved toward the flickering candlelight. His mission was clear: prevent genocide. The Balkans bled, and Dahee carried the weight of countless lives. The midnight mass was a veil of innocence, a sanctuary where prayers transcended borders. But Dahee knew that beneath the hymns and incense, shadows lurked. He scanned the congregation, seeking the Serb paramilitary operative rumored to be here. The man held secrets, names, locations, and the key to stopping the bloodshed. As the choir sang Adeste Fideles, Dahi's psychic senses stirred. The rogue agent was close. His face, etched with guilt, would betray him. Dahi's pulse quickened. The Veil of Aten, the ancient artifact that had guided him thus far, pulsated against his chest. Its power resonated with the cries of the innocent. David's pursuit, the serpent's whisper. David, too, moved through the shadows. His cover as a journalist allowed him access to the Vatican. His target, the same Serb operative. The man's betrayal had cost lives, and David's resolve burned hotter than the candles lining the nave. He watched the priest elevate the Eucharist, the body of Christ. But David knew that true communion happened beyond the altar. The Serb's eyes met his, a serpent's whisper in the sacred silence. David's past haunted him, the scars from their previous encounter, the brotherhood they once shared. The rogue agent's confession booth awaited. David followed, his heart a battlefield. The Veil of Aten, concealed beneath his shirt, hummed. Its truth-seeking power would reveal the Serb's sins. Redemption or retribution, the choice lay with David. Convergence, brothers in the Basilica. As the midnight mass reached its crescendo, Dahee and David stood on opposite sides of the nave. Their psychic bond flared, a cosmic dance of fate. The Veil of Aten pulsed, bridging their paths. Brothers divided by duty, yet connected by blood. The Serb agent knelt, whispering his sins. Dahi's hand tightened around the artifact. David, too, approached, his gaze locking with Dahi's. The rogue agent's confession spilled. A map, a hidden cache of weapons, and a plan for genocide. The brothers faced a choice: justice or mercy. The veil's power shimmered. Dahi's eyes met David's, and in that fleeting moment they understood. The war in Yugoslavia would end tonight, one way or another. Epilogue. As the organ's final notes echoed through St. Peter's, Dahee and David stepped into the cold Roman night. The Veil of Aten glowed, its truth-seeking light illuminating their path. The shadows of war retreated, leaving only the promise of dawn. So, in the heart of Vatican City, two brothers, psychic sailor and undercover journalist, stood united against darkness. The cosmic dance continued, fate's threads weaving their destinies. The Veil of Aten held its secrets, and the world held its breath. To be.
He's the cannabis junkie from Liverpool, playing the fool. He's nobody's tool, just a cannabis junkie from Liverpool. In visiting each year, he's utterly cool, but beneath the facade, a secret he cloaks. Once an I6, now a silence invokes. A cannabis junkie, truth be told, his tale remains until he's old. Until he's old. Underneath the facade, a secret he cloaks. Once MI6, now his silence invokes. A cannabis junkie, truth be told, his tale remains hidden until he's old. A cannabis junkie, truth be told, his tale remains hidden until he's old. Until he's old.
Arkansas Tigers in Birmingham. As the night cloaked Birmingham in its dark embrace, Dáithi Brúm found himself at a crossroads of faith and fear. The arrival of Arkansas Tigers in the city was no mere coincidence. Their reputation preceded them, a legacy of violence and chaos that had bled across the Balkans during the Yugoslav wars. The Tigers, led by the infamous Jelko Rajnatovic, known as Arkan, were a paramilitary force synonymous with the worst atrocities of the conflict. They were soldiers of fortune, their loyalty bought and sold in the currency of bloodshed. In the wars that tore apart Yugoslavia, they had been a law unto themselves, answering to no one but their commander. Now they had come to Birmingham, and Dahee knew that their presence spelled trouble. The city's underworld was abuzz with whispers of an impending deal, a shipment that could arm the Tigers for whatever nefarious purpose they had in mind. Dahi's contacts had been clear, and this was bigger than anything they had seen before. Arkan's smile was a harbinger of the storm to come. "We've been expecting you," he had said, his voice a low rumble of thunder. Dahee felt the weight of those words, the implication that he was part of a game he had not chosen to play. The Tigers were more than a gang. They were a force of nature, leaving devastation in their wake. Their insignia, the snarling tiger, was not just a symbol, it was a statement of intent. They were here to hunt, and Birmingham was their new hunting ground. Dahi's next move would have to be calculated with the utmost care. The Tigers were predators, but he was no prey. He would need to navigate the treacherous waters of this new reality, where every shadow could conceal a tiger's gaze. The story of Dáithi Brúm was about to enter its most perilous chapter yet. The shadows would indeed deepen, and the lines between friend and foe would blur. But Dahee was no stranger to the dance of danger. It was a dance he had mastered long ago. And so, the stage was set for a confrontation that would shake the very foundations of Birmingham's underworld. The Tigers had arrived and nothing would ever be the same again. To be continued in the legend of Dáithi Brúm, Shadows of the Tigers. Note, the Serb Volunteer Guard, also known as Arkan's Tigers, was a real paramilitary unit active during the Yugoslav wars. Their actions in the conflict itself are well documented and continue to be studied for their impact on international law and human rights. The Serb paramilitary groups played a significant role during the Yugoslav wars, particularly in the Croatian War and the Bosnian War. Let's delve into some of the key paramilitary units and their actions. 1. Serb Volunteer Guard Arkan's Tigers, led by Zeljko Razmatovic, known as Arkan. This notorious paramilitary unit was active during the early 1990s. The Serb Volunteer Guard gained infamy for its brutal tactics, war crimes, and massacres. Arkan's Tigers were involved in conflicts in both Croatia and Bosnia. Their actions included ethnic cleansing, attacks on civilians, and participation in sieges. 2. White Eagles, Beli or Lobby, also known as Seseljevici. This Serbian volunteer organization operated during the Bosnian War. The White Eagles were the armed wing of the Serbian Radical Party. They were active in both Bosnia and Croatia and were responsible for violence against civilians. 3. Serbian Guard, Srpska Guard. The Serbian Guard was another volunteer organization associated with the Serbian Renewal Movement. Active in Croatia in 1991, they fought alongside Serb forces. Their actions were part of the broader conflict in the region. 4. Chetnik detachments of the Yugoslav army, Chetniks. The Chetniks were a historical paramilitary group with roots dating back to World War II. During the Yugoslav wars, they re-emerged as a nationalist force. Their actions were marked by violence, ethnic tensions, and territorial claims. 5. Scorpions. The Scorpions were a Bosnian Serb paramilitary unit. They were involved in the Srebrenica massacre, where they executed Bosniak civilians. The Scorpions' actions were documented in a video that shocked the world. These paramilitary groups operated outside official military structures and often committed war crimes. Their actions exacerbated the conflict and left scars on the region's history. The legacy of these units continues to shape perceptions and memories of the Yugoslav wars.
Oh, cannabis junkie, truth be told, his terror remains him till he's old.
junkie from Liverpool, but none the wiser, I'm nobody's fool. Just a cannabis junkie, cool as a fool. cannabis junkie through and through. I'll pass on the dirty work, my days aspire through.
And that concludes another episode of The Legend of Dáithi Brúm. Remember, appearances can be deceiving, and sometimes the most captivating stories unfold in the spaces between notes. Until next time, keep your ears attuned to the whispers of secrets, and may your rhythm never falter. This is Dáithi Brúm, signing off. Dáithi Brúm, Cannabis Junkie and MI6 Spy, is a production of Dáithi Brúm Studio, Brewery Gulch, Bisbee, Arizona. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.
Your words ain't mad now. I'll be on my way. I'm tending to my life. Come what may. You speak of troubles that all like to see. I see the deceit from which you flee. Turn back now, lest you're found.
Hey folks, it's your host and narrator, David Fogg. I've said it a few times now and it's worth repeating. I love my home for the moment, Bisbee, Arizona, and I really dig the local fare. It's fired. Discover the essence of flavor with Bisbee olive oil. Indulge in the pure golden nectar of the Mediterranean, nestled in the heart of Bisbee. Our olive oils are a symphony of taste, meticulously crafted for the discerning palate. Why choose Bisbee olive oil? Authenticity, sourced from the finest groves, our oils are a testament to tradition and quality. Variety, from robust extra virgin to infused delights, find the perfect oil to elevate your culinary creations. Health benefits, packed with antioxidants and heart-healthy fats, our olive oil is not just food, it's nourishment. Perfect for drizzling over a fresh salad, sautéing your favorite vegetables, or dipping with artisan bread. Make every meal a gourmet experience. Visit www.bisbeeoliveoil.com and bring the essence of the Mediterranean to your table. For KG Simply Pottery on Etsy, embrace the art of living with KG Simply Pottery. Step into a world where pottery isn't just a craft, it's a lifestyle. KG Simply Pottery offers you a collection where each piece tells its own story, handcrafted with love and care. Why shop at KG Simply Pottery? Unique designs. Each pottery piece is a one-of-a-kind work of art reflecting the beauty of imperfection. Quality craftsmanship made with durable materials. Our pottery is designed to last, blending functionality with elegance. Perfect gifts. Whether it's a housewarming or a birthday, our pottery makes for thoughtful and memorable gifts. From rustic mugs to chic dinnerware, our pottery adds a touch of artisanal charm to your daily routine. Explore our collection on Etsy and find the perfect piece that speaks to you.